So I don't know about you guys, but I am very excited for what February can bring to not just Shiba Inu, but the crypto market in general. But specifically when we're looking at SHIB, it tends to win in February. It has a strong history of doing this. And the crypto market really looks like it's at a spot where things may be opening up in a big way. And I want to talk just briefly about what happened yesterday, the correction that we got across the crypto market. But despite that, the resilience that Shiba Inu is showing right now, really confirming that it wants to move further to the upside. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yes, Shiba Inu was on a nice breakout. We had gotten up into the great zone here yesterday. For those that aren't familiar, we've laid these out, these kind of areas where SHIB has been putzing around in, right? So we have the not good zone, which SHIB was in for about 5 days. We have the great zone, which it briefly breached into yesterday. And then we have the okay zone, which looks like what we're heading into right now. Now, the reason why Shiba Inu retraced off of the nice gains from yesterday after it ran actually all the way up to 4 zeros, about 197, one of the better performers in the market at that point, really showing a lot of momentum. And even as BTC was correcting, SHIB was showing a lot of strength, and even still showing a lot of strength right now. The reason why it corrected was for two reasons. One, we saw Ethereum cancel its breakout, right? This isn't confirmed yet because we haven't closed our weekly candle yet. We got a little bit of work to do here in terms of Ethereum. So just hope that over today and tomorrow, by tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, that we do get back on this breakout train. That would be big for Shiba Inu. But really the big thing that dropped the crypto market in general was the tariff news. The fact that tariffs were in fact going live today. And it just basically burst uncertainty into the crypto market. The retail that was getting excited, they kind of calmed down a little bit. We got into some short or some long liquidations that pulled the markets down. It kind of is what it is. We've dealt with this before. It's not that big of a deal right now. We'll have to see what the impact from this ends up being. But really, SHIB is pushing these two trends so hard right now. In fact, here's our other trend, guys, right here. So once SHIB works its way through these three different trends, which sounds terrible, but can happen in an instant, just like it did yesterday. When this does take place, that is going to be a very strong sign for Shiba Inu. And February may, in fact, be that month, and I'll show you guys why in just a moment. Now, that being said, again, very similar trends day after day after day, a new all-time high in terms of holders, very close to this 1.5 million holders. It looks like we're going to probably cross this within the next probably 10 days or so. So obviously I'll keep you guys updated on that, make sure we obviously know what's going on there. But did you guys know that historically speaking, Shiba Inu loves to win in February? Now, this article isn't 100% right, and I'll show you guys why, but it says Shiba Inu never lost in February. Price history proves it. Now, what I will say is looking back at Shiba Inu throughout history, there was actually a February where Shiba Inu lost, and that was after a massive run to the upside. Okay, after launch, this is the only red month of Shiba Inu ever. That's February of 2021, and that's because SHIB did a 45,130% run in that January, right? That was when Shiba Inu really started on its path to becoming this blue chip asset that we know it as now. But when we look at every February following this, even as we entered the bear market cycle, you can see February of 2022, a month of 20%. February of 2023 was a month of 2%. February of 2024, we obviously know was a good month as well, 40.5%, which started obviously our 4.5x run in a very short period of time. So what are we going to see now in February of 2025? That's the big question. Do we get a correction like we did back here, or do we see Shiba Inu continue to march to the upside? I am on the path, and you guys know I'm incredibly bullish when it comes to SHIB. I am on the path, of Shiba Inu continuing this march to the upside. And what I have to say, and the reason why I'm saying, why I'm thinking that this is the case, is the fundamentals just confirm this. Nothing has changed over the past few months. The direction is still the same, right? We're just basically putzing around below this long-term trend line, just like we have in the past, just like we did in the latter part of 2024. I mean, this is it. We are loading up for SHIB's, I don't want to say its biggest move yet, because obviously we had that, January of 2021 move that was 45,000%. But this is really where SHIB is gearing up for an all-time high move. And I know people are upset and they want things to move. And guys, I'm not a therapist. Okay. If you need to talk to somebody, go talk to somebody. But crypto can be very brutalizing at times. It is a huge mental game. It's difficult because a lot of people come into this space and they want to see just instant gains. They want to see Shiba Inu run to a new all-time high in an instant. And I see some people say, "Oh yeah, it's always tomorrow. Oh, it's always down the road." Yeah, market cycles are long. They're 4 years long. Shiba Inu has barely been around for longer than an entire market cycle. And you know what it's done? It's showed resilience. It continues to gain strength. It's showing that it belongs amongst the top assets. And what we have to wait for now across the crypto market, and yes, we are waiting, and you have to wait, we're waiting for adoption. We are waiting for that big boom that we get in market cycles. It doesn't always happen at the exact same time. History suggests February is going to be very good. Doesn't mean it is, right? But the trends are here. The trends are our friend right now. And what it's showing is a nice foundation for Shiba Inu to go on this massive move to the upside. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm excited about what I'm seeing here. Do you guys think that SHIB is going to have yet again another winning February, a February that would be in fact 4 straight Februaries of SHIB being in the green? I did want to show you guys as well. Forgot to mention this here too. October is the other month that SHIB just tends to win and win and win in. Shiba Inu has had just nothing but winning Octobers. Now, it's not necessarily the most gaining month, but the great news is that actually October of 2025 is when we've talked about this market cycle concluding, and that could potentially be where we see some really insane price movements. Remember, the highest levels of adoption take place later in market cycles. We get the nice early surge in the start, an early part of 2025, and then really round it out later on in the year. So did want to show you guys as well. My longs are still open. Even though we went on our drop yesterday, it hasn't changed anything in terms of my plan. I'm still focused on time. March, April, May is when I would expect this next surge to kind of start to cool down before the summer. But I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you think we see here in February? Obviously, it's February 1. We got a long way to go, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.